insecure. Wanna tell you that I love you and much more, but I just can't find the words now. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but every time I open my mouth, I'm stopped by my pride, yeah. I'll be typing, then deleting. You must think I'm so confused. Baby, baby, if you only knew the truth. Need the moment, need the minute, just as bad as I need you, even though I'm way long overdue. So if you don't have the will to wait, then I don't wanna keep you. I've got so many things to say, need to tell you I need you. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but trust me, even in the silence, time will tell. Time will tell. Guess I blame it on my past. Used to plan the future way too fast. Why repeat it when it hurts so bad? Why repeat it when it never lasts? I'll be typing, then deleting. You must think I'm so confused. Baby, baby, if you only knew the truth. Need the moment, need the minute, just as bad as I need you, even though I'm way long overdue. So if you don't have the will to wait, then I don't wanna keep you. I've got so many things to say, need to tell you I need you. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but trust me, even in the silence, time will tell. Time will tell. Oh, time will tell. Oh.
You're green on too. Oh, shoot. You are fine. You got on your green too. Did you guys do it for St. Patrick's Day too? No. Yeah, I didn't do it for St. Patrick's Day. No, this is nice. This is so nice.
You've gone through a few good nights, chased some endings that were wrong. Got some pictures you don't post, but they're the ones that kept you strong. Coffee lines and late night tears, every too late in your head. But look at all that you've survived. That's not lost time, that's how you live. Who told you you're behind? Who sold you that old lie? You've been planning through the years, now the roots run deep inside. You're not behind, you're right on time. Every scar a perfect sign of every door that had to close. So you can walk in what you know, you're not delayed. You're being refined, you've earned that grace, that steady mind, woman. Look how far you've climbed. You're not behind, you're right on time. Oh, you're right on time.
It just means that you are building that muscle.
You've loved
To be
people
okay
who
when
weren't
it's just
ready,
you,
stayed
because
too long,
being
blamed
under
your
a
heart. Learned to leave with quiet
And you always have the
dignity.
option
Packed your
to
worth
have
in that old car. You watched birthdays stacked like boxes. Thought by now I should have more, but wisdom doesn't shout in trophies. It lives in how you hold the door. For every younger you,
So as
you
we are
carry to
intentionally
this day.
stepping into the
So listen, just to catch y'all up, we have made it no further than Orangeburg. And we have stopped and fueled up. $49.68 to fill up. I did have 2 glasses of wine on top of being tired. We have some chicken salad sandwiches, croissant sandwiches, which are good. We got 2 hours and 3 minutes left to Savannah. I'm not rushing. I am taking my time. We got us a hot dog that I thought was a regular hot dog, but it's jalapeno. But it's darn good. It's hot, but it's good. It's 8:48 right now. It says we're not gonna get to Savannah until 10:50, and I need a good 90 minutes to work on these slides. And I know y'all tired of me talking about these slides, because I'm tired of talking about these slides. But we gotta get them done. And I hate that I've eaten all of this stuff. But if it's gonna help me get there safely and soundly, I'll work these calories off later. But that was good. Alright. Since I'm still here, I'm just gonna exit and throw this in the trash. We'll go ahead and I think we can make it without stopping again.
You're the answer to her prayers, standing in your own brave way. You're not behind, you're right on time. Every laugh line, every line is a story stamped in gold. Ooh, proof you made it through the cold. You're not delayed, you're being refined. Turned your losses into light, woman. This is your design.
All right, we've made it to the room. It is 11:23 at night. I had no clue it was going to be this late by the time I got here. The South Carolina Alliance of Health Plan meeting was very well. I mean, I enjoyed myself and I actually learned a lot of things. So I know that was a great investment. I got to see a bunch of people that I already knew and do some networking, met some people that I've heard about but never met before in person. And so today was just phenomenal. So I ended up staying for the entire time. Actually, it might have even been past time because I didn't get back to the apartment till 7 because I left my props. So I had to go back, which was fine because I was able to get out of those clothes, put on some traveling clothes, and wash the makeup and stuff off my face. And so with that being said, we didn't hit the road till about 7:15. And so we ran into some construction on the road. So we got here probably about 30 minutes ago. So the last hour was a little rough. So I called my mom and my sister and I talked to them on the way here. Y'all, we only have a few more slides left to do. I know. We've got presentation in less than 8 hours and I've still got slides that I am working on. The cool thing about this is once I get these slides done, if they ask me to come back next year, they will already be complete and I can just do some touch-ups to them. So even today, I was able to get some insight into some stuff that I can share with the students tomorrow about some of the ways that health plans and are using these studies. So I thought that was pretty cool. But what I'm getting ready to do now is I need to do chapter 8, which is the last section of the slide deck for tomorrow. I'm going to do that. Here is the sheet that I made. Hopefully you can see that. And it just has their calculations. There are 2 calculations they're going to have to do. And then the CMA versus CEA versus CUA versus CBA. Those are the 4 different cost analyses. So they're going to have to do those tomorrow. So I'm going to have them do like a cheat sheet of everything. And they can take down their own notes because that's mainly what the quiz is all about, is something around these 6 points, which is good. And so I've just got some things that I just need to do tonight that I kind of oversold that I was going to do. So I need to be able to deliver. One is I wanted to show them how to review cases using AI. The second thing I wanted to do was to play Kahoot. And so we'll play Kahoot when they come back from lunch. So I want to make sure I've got my Kahoot game ready to go. So we're just going to wrap this up tonight. And then the person that used to run the class, I have access to their slides. So I'm going to go through there and make sure if there's anything I need to pull out that they said better that I can actually put on my slides, I'll do that. But I think I can get this done in a good solid 90 minutes. So that would give me 11:30, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'll take a shower, be in the bed. If I can be in the bed and sleep by 2:30, that'd be great because I've got to meet at the campus at 7:45. So if I can get me at least 4 hours of sleep, I think I'll be fine. I drank Red Bull, so we'll see. And I had a cup of coffee, but we'll see how that goes. But right now, let's just go ahead and start working on these actual slides. And this room is so cute, y'all. Like, it's super cute. And I knew I needed something with a desk. And so I got that. And we're just going to stay here again next week because this is ideal. It's great. I like it. All right. Oh, shoot. You've got to be kidding me. I left. Tell me it's in here. Whew. Yes. Thought I left the piece for my mouse, but I got it.
You've worn through a few good maps, chased some endings that were wrong. Got some pictures you don't post, but they're the ones that kept you strong. Coffee lines and late night tears, every too late in your head. But look at all that you've survived, that's not lost time.
Alright, y'all, it is the next day, but it's still nighttime next day. I've got all the slides finished, and I also have all my questions written that I want to use for the Kahoot game. I will have to take those and put them into the actual Kahoot platform tomorrow, but I'm not doing it tonight. And so I think it's probably, I don't know what time it is, but I wanted to chit chat with you all for a quick second. Let me wash my face. I did leave my Clean Skin Club towels. I just realized it, but I got this nice one in here for makeup because it's black. But so what I wanted to talk about is this. I'm a little nervous about tomorrow's presentation, and it's mainly because this is not I'm not a subject matter expert at this. And it's got me a little nervous. Usually if I'm going to talk about Medicare, I have no problem. I could even wing a couple of conversations around commercial benefits. But this pharmacoeconomics, y'all, this is really not my thing. I understand it. I understand how we use it in the world of managed care. But from the didactic standpoint, that is not my strong suit. And so my slides, when I look at the last professor's slides, like he had like 20 slides for one chapter. One of my chapters only got like 5 slides. So, and literally the stuff that I just could not explain, I skipped it. So, and I don't know if that's what I skipped is something that they need. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And so I am a little nervous about tomorrow. Next Friday's class is much more reasonable for me understanding what I'm doing, but your girl ain't too confident about the one tomorrow. And one way I deal with the not being confident and got to do something is I just go ahead and expose it. And so that's one of the things that I'm going to open with tomorrow. You know, that if you're looking for your traditional didactic type lecture with this ain't going to be it. And so hopefully I can kind of break down that barrier of expectations, even if the students, they may not know what they're going to get, and they may enjoy it. Who knows? But for me and my level of comfort, I'm not comfortable with what I'm about to do in a few hours. So whatever, I'm just going to put it out there and be like, hey, you know, the didactic part is not my strong suit. The applicability of it is, and I have a great example. So today at the South Carolina Alliance of Health Plan meetings, I asked one of my pharmacist colleagues that works at the Cross, I said, do you have any articles that y'all may have used for P&T in the past that I can use for this pharmacoeconomics class tomorrow? She said, yeah, you mean like ICER? And I was like, yes, because ICER, ICER, is one of the calculations that they have to do, and one that I go over in the deck. So when she sent it to me, ICER is actually a nonprofit organization that does all of these studies to show what the cost effectiveness is of certain drugs that payers use in order to help them make these decisions. So just right there alone, what's in practice versus what's in that book is 2 totally different things. So I don't even hope, I know that was the Lord trying to tell me, like, Renarda, you're doing it the right way. I would not have called you to do this if I didn't think that you could bring some value. So we've been in those classes where the professor gave you all these things out of the book, and it might have been real, but it was boring. I mean, you had no way to actually apply it. You didn't know what you was doing with it. So I can promise you that won't occur tomorrow, okay? So they're going to have a good time. It's going to be some good energy. I've got some props and stuff with me. But what I can't to say is that it's just gonna be all I ain't gonna say it's gonna be all facts, but it's not going to be very deep. It's not going to be deep on the didactic side. That's about all I got. So I'm looking forward to doing it tomorrow, but I'm really looking forward to getting it over with. Because yeah, this just, I don't know. I'll see. Even with speaking, because I'm trying to I am doing this stuff with Speaker Focus, and it's on, my different leadership programs and other signature programs I got. I have no problem with that. I can speak to that stuff all day because I truly am confident with that stuff. But your girl is not one of those people that fake it till they make it. I just be quiet till I can understand it and learn it, and then I'm vocal about it. But tomorrow I'm just going to have to put up or shut up, and I don't think I can shut up. And so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I can't wait for it just to unfold and see what happens. And every time I pick up this camera to vlog, like when I was working tonight, I said, how you watch the vlog and they are doing something and the next thing you know, they change scenes, but you're looking at like a 8-hour day put into 30 minutes. And so sometimes when you're vlogging and you turn the camera off, you're like, whoa, I sure wish the scene would just go ahead and move on to the next one like it would in post-production, but that's not the case. You actually got to go through and live it. So it's actually 1:35 in the morning, so that's actually not bad because that's about what time I've been going to bed all week. So it shouldn't be too bad. I am so glad I came down tonight though and didn't try and come down in the morning because it would not have worked. So anyways, we're gonna go and get a little bit of shut eye. I got my clock set for 6:07 and 6:17. I just texted my sister and told her, look, if I'm not up and texting you by 6:30, please call your girl because I need to be at the campus by 7:45. I don't want to be late because the lady already said she don't like when students are late because she finds it rude. So I don't want to be late tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to bed. I am going to read the verse of the day because the verse of the day, which we're going to have to go back and do it from yesterday, is... Yeah, the verse of the day yesterday, which was Thursday, is Jeremiah 29:13. If you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me. And the guided scripture is God is expecting you. So I want to read that tonight so before I go to bed. So I will catch y'all later in the morning because it's already in the morning.
Going through a few good maps, chase some endings that were wrong. Got some pictures you don't post, but they're the ones that kept you strong. Coffee lines and late night tears, every too late.